So good morning. Today we are going to talk about this printing pattern. This. So if you see this pattern, what is there? So as I told you, whenever you are seeing any pattern, you just have to see how many rows and how many columns are there. Alright. So if you enter 5, alright, so there must be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right? These are the 5 columns that you have. But after this, they are doing it in a reverse order. That's first 5, then 4. So with this, we understood that we have to work with 2 loops. One this for loop and another this. And this for loop is 1 less than this. So if it's 5, it should be 4. Right? If you see. So total is 9. Alright. So if you see, it should be like this. Now let's see how we will do that. So if you remember, we have already done this printing this pattern. So it's just a simple pattern. Here, how you will evaluate how many rows are there that is printing star. So if you are in row 1, you are printing 1 star. If you are in row 2, you are printing 2 star. If you are in row 3, you are printing 3 star, 4, 4 star, 5, 5 star. Means your printing of star is depending on the number of rows. Right? Okay? That should be the first logic. And here, if you see this, inside this for loop, we know that for should start from 0 to whatever the row value, minus 1. If it's 5, it should be 4. Right? And inside this, it is in the reverse column. Right? So you have to use minus j minus minus. That could be the best option to do this. And then same. So how many columns? If you see here, the difference is in the logic, there are 4 stars in the first column, right? Then 3 stars, then 2 stars, and then 1 star. So here we need to remember that instead of rows, it should be the columns that we need to focus on, right? So let's see how we will do this. Let's do first the simple logic. How to print this star, this 5 series, first triangle with the printing of star. So first you have entered the number of rows, that is 5. You have entered how many rows are there? 5 rows are there. Alright. So rows are 5. So I value should start from I equals to 1 and 1 is less than equals to 5. Right? And I plus plus. It will go later. So, and then this is the first row. Now, first row, first column. Then j equals to 1. 1 should be less than or equals to 1. Yes, it is less than or equals to 1. So what it will do? It will print first star. We only need 1 star here. So the condition should go till there, if you remember the pattern, right? How many rows are there? Your column should stop with those number of rows and print this star, right? That's the logic. Okay, go back. It will increment the value of j equals to 2. When j equals to 2, 2 is less than equals to 1? No. So it will exit from this loop. And what it will do? It will come here and will give you the new line, right? Same logic. We have already completed this logic, right? And then it will go back again here and increment the value of I to 2. And it will repeat the same. For second row, it will print 2 times because I value become 2. Right? So it will print 2 stars. Same till 5th row it should go. 5 is less than or either equals to. So 1, 2. Then for the third row, it will print it will print 3 stars, right? So that's a simple logic. 1, 2, 3. And for I equals to 4, it will print 4 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? This is how it should be. This should be first row, second row, and third. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, and till fifth row it will go. Okay, the fifth row become this. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, since it will print this, and then when I value becomes 6, I equals to 6, 6 is less than equals to 5? No, this statement is not true. So it will exit from this first loop. Right? And now I have to print, I have printed this one. Right? Now I have to print the reverse loop, the outer loop. If you see, and what is the outer loop condition? If you see, till this we have printed. Right? This is your first triangle pattern. Now, after this, what I need to print? I need to print the reverse. And also make sure if it's 5, it should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have the validity that till what time or till where that loop has to go. Right? So here, if you go here and see an outer loop, right? So here, I value is row minus 1. So I value should go from row minus 1. So that is, what is your value of row? That is 5. 5 minus 1, 4. Okay. And I should be greater than or equals to 1. Yes. I should be greater than or equals to 1. And after that, you have to increment. Now, if you check, I is equals to 4. Yes. 4 is less than equals, greater than equals to 1. Yes, true. Right? So it will come here. And now what it will check? Just j equals to 1. Simple printing. You have to print how many rows, then you have to print number of stars from that row. So your value should vary with I. Right? So 1 is less than equals to 4. Yes, it will print star. First star. Right? First star is printed. Now it will go back again here and increment the value of j equals to 2. 2 is less than equals to 4. Is it true? Yes, it's true. 2 is less than 4. It will come here and print star again. Then star again. Until unless it will become 4. Right? It will print the same pattern again and again in a loop to handle the lower number of columns. Now, once it print all the pattern, it will go to the ending line. And if you see, we have concluded with our next loop. First this printing and then this printing. Okay. And then it will go back again. And what it will do? It will check I equals to 4. We know it should be 4. Right? Because we have already discussed. If rows are 6, then it should be 5. So 1 minus row, because that's what they want us to print in a pattern. Now, I equals to 4, then I value is minus, then I becomes 3. 3 is greater than equals to 1. Yes. So it will come here and it will check again. And now it will print the value till 3. So 3 times star will print. 1, 2, 3. Same with 2 time and 1 time. And here you have your pattern. So just remember two logics. First, as soon as you see any pattern, you have to check what they want. You have to analyze two things: how many rows and how many columns are there, and at what part they are printing those rows and columns. Right? That's what you need to understand. How many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is how you need to understand this and think how the pattern can be printed. So you can divide the pattern in two parts. First this loop and second this loop, and we have already printed both these patterns. So the logic is very clear with these patterns. Here you have to print star within how many rows are there, printing those number of stars, and here how many columns are there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, printing that columns within that star. Okay, so in the first row there are 4 stars you have to print, so you have to put those validations. Okay, I think I've tried my level best. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.